Good morning, students. Welcome to the chemistry class. Today I am teaching lesson number 2. The topic is freezing point, depreciation in freezing point. I am going to start from page number 52, page number 52, 53 and up to 54. Okay, yesterday we studied boiling elevation in boiling point. Today I am teaching depreciation. Depreciation मतलब lowering of freezing point. Elevation मतलब increasing. Okay. Now we are starting depreciation of freezing point. Now the lowering of the vapor pressure of solution causes lowering freezing point compared to that of the pure solvent. Okay. The lowering of vapor pressure of the solution causes lowering freezing point compared to that of pure solvent. Now freezing point of a substance, the solid phase is the dynamic equilibrium with the liquid phase. Thus the freezing point of a substance may be defined as the temperature at which the Vp of the solid substance in its liquid phase equal to the vapor pressure to the solid phase. Already you studied in 11th, no? Dynamic equilibrium, if we are keeping ice in thermos, and water is converting into the liquid phase of ice is converting into the liquid phase, again the same with the rate of same equilibrium ice is making. So this dynamic, again a solution will freeze when its vapor pressure equals to the vapor pressure of a pure solvent, as it is clear from figure 2.8. Now I am showing you the graph of this 2.8. You can see here vapor pressure, this is temperature, this is frozen solvent, this is liquid solvent, and solution. You can see this graph. Okay, you can see the solution. This is liquid solvent, the temperature you note down, that is TF0. I will explain again the solution. So TF, this, and this is the difference between delta TF, frozen solvent. So diagram showing delta TF, depreciation of the freezing point of a solvent Okay, now according to the Raoult's law, when a non-volatile solid is added to the solvent, its vapor pressure decreases, and now it would become equal to that of solid solvent at lower temperature. Thus the freezing point of the solvent decreases. Very simple. If the freezing point of the pure water is 0 degree Celsius, but in the pure solvent, if I am adding salt, then it will reduce, means it will lowering down. Why? Because the vapor pressure will also decreases by adding the solute to it. Now where TF0 is the freezing point of the pure solvent, TF is the freezing point when non-volatile solute is dissolved in it, TF0. You see this TF0 of the pure solvent. TF means while adding in solution, pure solute I am adding, we are adding. Then that delta TF decrease in freezing point. This delta TF is decrease in lowering. Okay. Delta TF is equal to TF minus TF0 minus TF is known as depreciation in freezing point. Earlier I taught you to elevation of boiling point, depreciation of freezing point for dilute solution is directly proportional to the molality M of the solution. Thus, delta TF is proportional to the M, then delta TF is equal to KF into M. KF into M, molality. This equation is 2.34. Now the proportionally constant Kf, which depends on the nature of the solvent, is known as the freezing point depreciation constant or molal constant, depreciation or cryoscopic constant. Then unit of Kf is equal to K kilogram per mole. In table 2, 5.3 values are shown in the list. You can see on the page number 53. Water, pure solvent is boiling point in Kelvin is 373.15. Then this, yesterday I taught elevation constant and then freezing constant, and this is value. freezing point constants value. So all the values are given in table 2.3, table 2.3 on page number 53. Okay. Now again we are coming now molality we have to calculate. Then for if Wt is gram of solute, M2 is molar mass of solute present in W1 grams of solvent, and M2 we have to find the molar mass of a solvent, produces the depreciation in freezing point. Delta Tf of the solvent molality can be calculated. M is equal to Wt upon W1 upon M2 upon 1000. This equation is 2.31. Like that earlier we calculated in elevation in boiling point. Now substituting these values molality in equation 2.34, we get equation 2.34 is delta Tf is equal to Kf into M. What is M? Kf is equal to M. Here this value 2.31 we will add Wt upon W1 M2 upon 1000. Delta Tf is equal to, now we have to calculate Kf Wt W2 1000, M2 will come down and W1. This equation is 2.35. And if we want to calculate the molar constant, the M2, if we want to calculate delta Tf, then the equation 2.35. If we want to calculate the M2, molar mass of a solvent, then M2 will go there, Tf will come down, and Kf Wt 1000 will remain same. M2 is going to here, delta Tf is coming down, delta Tf multiplied by W1, so equation 2.36. So this is the calculation for the delta Tf and this is the M2. Thus for determining molar mass of a solute, Kf is equal to, now another equation for molar mass of a solute, Kf is R into M1 is equal to N Tf square into 1000 into delta fusion H. This equation is 2.37. Kb is equal to R M1 into Tb square into 1000 into delta vapor H. This equation is 2.38. Where R is gas constant, you are knowing in 11th also gas constant's value. M1, otherwise it will given a numerical. M1 is molar mass solvent, Tf is freezing point of the pure solvent in Kelvin, Tb is boiling point of pure solvent in Kelvin, delta fusion H is enthalpy of fusion of solvent, delta vapor H is enthalpy of vaporization of solvent. This is enthalpy of fusion of solvent and this is vaporization. Okay. So on these basis, on these numericals, on the page number 52 and 53, we will solve the example number 2.9 and 2.10. Okay. Now see example 2.9. 45 gram of ethylene glycol C2H6 O2 is mixed with 600 gram of water. Calculate what we have to find. First, the freezing point depreciation and the freezing point of the solution. Now, I will show you. For given 45 gram of ethylene glycol is mixing with 600 gram of water. Calculate क्या करना है? First, the freezing point depreciation delta Tf, which we have given in the equation. This delta Tf is equal to M, delta Tf is equal to Kf into M, that we have to find. For the M, we have to find the number of moles. Okay. Now moles of ethylene glycol, we have to find. Depreciation in freezing point is related to molarity. Therefore, for the moles of solution with respect to ethylene glycol is equal to moles of ethylene glycol upon mass of water. This formula. So for this we have to find out moles of ethylene glycol. Moles of ethylene glycol के लिए क्या करना है? Weight upon molecular weight. Weight is given 45 gram And molecular weight of ethylene glycol is molecular weight. You have to calculate carbon 12 multiplied by 2, 6, hydrogen 6 plus 2, 16 is 32. So total is 62 gram. So 45 gram is given, 62 gram molecular weight. So number of moles always we are calculating, that is 0.73 moles. Okay. Now we have to find the mass of water in kilogram. Mass of water in kilograms, it is given in grams. So grams has to be converted into kilograms. 600 divided by 1000 kilogram is equal to 0.6 kilogram. Okay. Now what we have to find? We have to find the molality. So molality of the ethylene glycol M is equal to, what the formula is given? Moles of ethylene glycol. Moles of ethylene glycol we find how many? 0.73 grams. And mass of water in kilogram. So mass of water in kilograms we converted 0.60 kilogram. That on dividing it we are getting 1.2 moles per kilogram. Now we have to calculate first A. The freezing point depreciation, that is delta TF is equal to KF into M. Delta TF is equal to the value of the delta TF is given. Freezing point depreciation constant of water from table 2.3, 1.86 kilogram per mole. You see table 1.86. So TF is equal to KF's value 1.86 kilogram per mole multiplied by what we detected here, molal M, KF and M. Multiply, you will get delta TF is equal to 2.2 K. This one we find A. Now second, the freezing point of the solution. Now the freezing point of the solution, first we have to take the solvent's freezing point, that is 273.15 Kelvin minus which we got for the solute, and you will get for the solution. Okay. Now we are going to conduct our next example, that is example 2.10. 1 gram of non-electrolyte solute dissolved in 50 gram of benzene lowered freezing point of benzene by 0.40. The freezing point depreciation constant of benzene is given. Find the molar mass of the solute. Now molar mass of the solute equation, M2 is equal to Kf into W2 into 1000 into delta Tf into W1, 2.36. By putting all the values, M2 is equal to 5.12 kilograms into 1000. The molar mass of the solute is 256. Only simply what you have to do, you have to see the M2 is equal to KFWT 1000 into TF into W1. Put all these values from the sum which is given and you can get the value 256 gram per mole. Okay, student.